Good evening. I'm Mr. Brown and I'm the proud principal of Maitland Middle School. Tonight, we want to thank you for joining us. We're here to honor some of our amazing students who have persevered for the last 3 years through pandemic life, all the ups and downs of masks, no mask, COVID calls, one-way patterns, all these things, and yet they still maintain a GPA of 3.5 or higher. I'm extremely proud of each student that we are honoring tonight, and we want to thank you for supporting your student and supporting us during this year. We know that this year has been challenging with all the different nuances, but guess what? Each of our students made it. They made a decision to do their best and to give their best no matter what. Part of that is the dedication that you've shown as parents and supporters of our students. We could not have made it through this point of the year without your help. Students, we are grateful for all that you've given to Maitland Middle School. To my 8th graders that are here, man, I wish I've known you since you were in 6th grade, but I left at that time. But I know what people have told me about you and seen you grown through this year. I can tell you that I know that you're going to be very well taken care of when you get to Winter Park or Edgewater. And I know that you're going to continue to make us proud at Maitland Middle School. With that being said, again, we want to welcome you. Enjoy tonight, and go Golden Hawks.
Hello everyone. I'll try and make this quick. This year has been very eventful with the pandemic and the war in Ukraine, to whom our hearts go out to. But also my life has been flipped upside down, as sadly my little sister Olivia was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. It really hurt me to see her go through that, especially since all I could do was sit there on the sidelines. However, thankfully, she has just been cleared, so that's great, and I'm very happy. I would like to thank all the teachers and staff for their dedication this year and how hard they've worked to get through these trying times. I would also like to personally thank the teachers and the principal, Mr. Brown, for allowing me the opportunity to deliver this speech. It's a great honor. During my years at this middle school, I have learned many things. I have also made many friends. But what I'm going to talk about today are the most important lessons I have learned. When I look back on this year, I've had nothing but kindness from the teachers and staff, even when I can get a bit off topic sometimes. That's why I decided I needed to work harder. I decided that I would try to be the best. No matter how hard or how often I was knocked down, I simply stood back up. I believe that many people at this school feel the same way. We believe that we owe it to ourselves, our parents, the teachers and staff, and all of those who have supported us through our lives, to push ourselves harder and be the best we can be. But back to Maitland Middle School. This school gave me, for the first time in a long time, good friends that I could rely on for help. I still remember how I met one of my closest friends. It was the last day of my 7th grade year, and I was looking to keep in touch with people. So I randomly asked somebody I really didn't know that well if I could give them my number. And that sparked a friendship that I value very much. The student's name is Ian Siddiqui, and he is and will remain one of my closest friends. Now, when we students go to high school, we have to understand that the world is going to get much bigger. And we can't be concerned about what people are saying behind our back or what the latest gossip is. Because people who work hard and want to be better than how they were the day before, they don't have time to worry. They're busy making a future for themselves and carving their own path. And those of you who are out there that are like that, just know that the people who talk bad about you behind your back are behind you for a reason. I like when Teddy Roosevelt said, "It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man actually inside the arena, whose face is marked by dust, sweat, and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again. Hard work will be talent any day of the week. And that's because the person who puts in the work, whether it's the last 50 meters of a race or the last 500, even if they fail, even if they can't move anymore, they will continue to move forward." That also reminds me of another quote I heard. It was a wise and honest man who said it to me, and it still carries with me to this day. The quote was, "Manners will get you where money can't." This was said to the whole of 8th grade. But this quote taught me that in the future, even if you are successful, if you forget your ethics, your morals, your manners, and even your principles, you haven't achieved anything at all. This quote was said by our dear principal, Mr. Brown. So I would like to give a round of applause for him and his endless kindness to this school. I'll end it with this. If you know what you're worth, go out and get what you're worth. That's how winning's done. Thank you.